Hi guys, welcome to the English class. I'm going to share the PowerPoint presentation. Today we are going to learn about relative clauses. First of all, I'm going to explain about the earth resources that we um, have in the earth. Um, First, as you know, air is the wind or that you breathe. You breathe air. Water is an important resource in the earth. Without water, humans don't live. Soil is the place where are a lot of trees, a lot of animals. Wildlife is this one. Wildlife is in the, for example, in Africa, in Madagascar, that is a wildlife. Is the coal and minerals are the uh, precious, precious materials of the earth, like rocks, stones. Petrol, petroleum is the that help to the cars to keep moving. So petroleum is there are in the inside of the earth, and not natural gas is when the, for example, when the for example, volcanoes make a natural gas because if the the volcano when is explode or reactive, they start to send natural gas. Let's continue with a video. Look, I try to put on subtitles so you can read that they are speaking. So,
World population is growing at an exponential rate every day. Does the Earth have enough resources to feed its human population? How much wheat and rice should be produced? What if you are forced to be a vegetarian by the government? What if restaurants offer beetles and other insects as their main dish? Some of these questions may sound hypothetical. However, if the population continues to grow at a current pace, your grandsons and granddaughters will have to answer these. Before looking into future projection, let's look at the history of population growth. Around 10,000 BC, the nomadic humans started doing settled agriculture. The total human population was only a few millions at that time. During the initial years of human civilization, both the birth and death rate were considerably high. Death due to animal attacks, less immunity to diseases, disputes among humans due to the lack of proper means for conflict resolution were the major reasons for the high death rate. Despite these reasons, the human population reached the first 1 billion mark in 1804 AD. But this time humans started gaining more control over their birth and death rate. Invention of vaccines reduced the death rate to a great extent. But again, it took only 123 years to reach the 2 billion mark. At this time, the world population was growing at a faster rate. Number of years required to reach the next billion mark was reducing at a faster rate. According to the United Nations Population Report, world population will be around 7.8 billion by the end of 2020 and will reach 9.7 billion by 2050. By the end of the 21st century, it is estimated to cross 11 billion. Next comes the interesting part. Can the Earth feed this humongous population with the resources in hand? The total amount of arable land in the world is around 3.5 billion acres. If we plan to expand this area, it comes at the cost of deforestation, which will result in loss of many species, climate change, and other unimaginable environmental problems. The better option is to improve the yield of current vegetation, which includes cereals and pulses. Another idea put forth by experts is choosing a vegetarian diet. Meat consumed by people all around the world is around 330 million tons per year. The calorie gained by the livestock from the pastures is not fully delivered to meat eaters as there is a loss of energy in the food chain. So if we can divert the pasture and cereals directly for human consumption, we can feed an additional 3.5 billion people. But if we eliminate the meat industry completely, the livestock's contribution to the fertility of soil, in the form of manure, will be reduced. To balance this, we should find an alternate source for increasing soil fertility. While on it, is there a way to control the population growth? Birth rate, death rate, and fertility rate are the major parameters in predicting the future population. Fertility rate is usually mentioned in terms of the number of children per woman. During initial times, governments followed forcible measures to control the population. China's one-child policy was one among them. Due to various population control measures by governments, the world fertility rate, which was at 3.2 in 1990, declined to 2.5 in 2019. And it is projected to fall below 2.2 in 2050. Experts suggest that instead of enacting forcible laws and policies, proper education and health measures will help in controlling population growth. As the life expectancy of people is increasing due to medical advancements, the potential support ratio, which is the ratio of working age people to old people, is declining at a faster rate. By 2050, in most of the countries, this ratio will be less than 2. This implies that the aid to old people must be extended by the government, which will be difficult with the given less number of working people. Hence, depending on the population growth, whether rising or declining, water, food, health, and environment takes a hit. Positive changes cannot be made in a day. We have got only one Earth for humans. Act wisely so that our future generations wouldn't be liable for the mistakes committed by us. Thank you for watching.
What relative clauses is? Are those are those that exercise function of subordinate to a main sentence, adding more information about the thing or person that have already been mentioned before. In other words, relative clauses give us essential information about the person, thing we are talking about. For example, the man who, here, the man who came yesterday is my husband. You can read in Spanish to a better understanding. The woman whom we met yesterday is my sister. The woman who lives next door works in the bar. These are the flights that have been canceled. We usually use a relative pronoun or an adverb to start a definite relative clause. For example, who, which, that, when, where, or whose. We can use who or that when we are talking about people. Who is it's formal. When you are talking with your friend, you could use that. For example, she is, but he is there is an apostrophe, so we have to pronounce she's. She's the woman who cuts my hair. He is the man that I met at the conference. Until there, do you understand?
Yes.
Sí, Genesis.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. Which, the next relative clause we are going to learn is which. We can use which or that to talk about things. That is more common and a bit more informal. For example, there was a 1-year guarantee which came with the TV. The laptop that I bought last week has started making a strange noise. There are more relative pronouns. When we want to refer a time, we are going to use when. Where can use it a place. Whose refers to the person that something belongs to. Okay, the structure about relative clauses. When you are going to write or set a sentence with this example, you are going to use first a complete sentence and you are going to add the relative pronouns. In this case, we are using which. For example, he is upset with me, which I don't understand. Do you
Ye-
understand until here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to do an Padlet activity. For example, Domenica who saw yesterday is 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 principal daughter. Yeah. Okay. Domenica, who saw yesterday, is principal daughter. Another example. Okay, guys, thank you for participating. Just do a feedback. Kevin, good. Francisco, good too. But am I already right a correction? So you do a great a context of the sentence, but here you said that you want to put you wanted to write man, so your auto correction of your cell phone or your computer play a joke to you. That's the man that I spoke you last week. So I already corrected. That is the man that I spoke you last week. But your context was good. So you understand what we have to do with the relative clause. Gabriel said, this is the dog which I adopted. Yes, that is, this is, yes, this is a great idea, Gabriel. Thank you for helping me. Okay, let's continue because I think Genesis have a internet connection problem. Let's continue with the, okay, we are doing the activity. Sing 3 sentences about earth resources and conjugate with relative clause. Please, I'm going to wait you. Please, I'm going to give you 4 minutes. Please, I'm counting. Okay, I'm going to go up to the earth resources to you get some ideas for the examples. Okay, guys, who wants to be first? Please help me, Kevin, or Genesis, or Francisco. Please raise your hand. Okay, Francisco, open your microphone, please. Turn on your microphone. Okay, wait, I have message. Oh, throw chat. Why you don't want to speak, Francisco? Please help me speaking. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Please. Okay, can you do it through Padlet, please? Francisco, please. Francisco, give me live signals. Okay, Francisco, go ahead. Do it through Padlet, okay? I'm going to wait for you. Okay, if you're ready. Okay, I have. The air is a thing that we use to live. Yeah, that is a good context. That is a good structure of relative clause is. Thank you, Francisco. Let's continue with Genesis. Genesis, please. Give me an example. Why, Genesis? Why you don't want to speak today? Just is the last lesson, please. Okay, I know that you could do wrong, but that is the that is the idea. So you have to practice. Uh, you have to practice. This class is not get a grade. Just get a knowledge for you for a better understanding for practice. Just for practice. Don't be shy about if you get a wrong answer. If you make a mistake while you are tell me. But please just practice. There aren't a problem. Okay. Okay. I am already reading the chat, please. I'm going to, but you are going to do it through Padlet, not through the chat, because your classmates can look the example. So, because your example could be a feedback for your classmates, okay? Okay, let's go to Padlet. Go the water. Okay, look at that. There is. The water is polluted by the waste. Oh, wait. Someone is cold. Okay, I read it. Our Genesis, let me see. The water is polluted by the waste of who live in city. You are almost you almost did good, but there are a little mistakes. The water is polluted by the waste. Until there is good of those who live in the city. So the correct form is the water is polluted by the waste who live in the city. So let's continue. Okay, Genesis. I'm going to the water, because in England say water. The water is, I don't remember what you say. The water is polluted. The water is polluted by the waste who live in the city. Okay, and don't forget, for Francisco, don't forget the period. The period is the point that you put off the end of the sentence. Please. Okay, Genesis, you got it? You got it? Please, Genesis, answer to me. Please. Genesis, do you got it? Please. Okay, thank you so much. I have ready. Yeah. Okay, thank you for answering me. Please answer me. Throw the chat, throw the Padlet, please, but answer to me. Okay, Gabriel or Kevin, please. Let's continue with the example, please. Okay, someone is writing. Who will be? Okay, I think I have someone answer. Okay, Kevin. There was Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, for answer to me. Okay, Kevin, the coals are minerals that there are in the earth. Yeah, well done, Kevin. That was great. Do you understand? Hurry up, please. I know I sound some noisy, but I want you to participate, please. I know it's the last class, but come on, guys. It's the last class. You don't have to I don't know how do you say that. Arrepentirse. So you have to don't give up. It's the last class, so you have to be so brave. Doesn't matter if you make a mistake. Don't worry. Okay. I see, I think. Yeah. Oh, you are talking about your sister. Okay. I love your sister. A ver. Valentina is my sister that I play. Okay, your structure about relative clause is good. Your first sentence is good too, but and your relative pronoun that also is good, but your conjugation of relative clause, the complement of relative clause, the correct form of the verb, you make a mistake. You made a mistake. Because when you are using the personal pronoun I, the verb is going to in infinitive, and you write plays with s, and the s is for simple present, but the singular and the third person. So you make a little mistake. I'm going to write it. Okay, you said Valentina is sister or my sister? My sister. Valentina is my sister that I make a little more interesting. Valentina is my sister that I usually play. Okay? I usually play. Okay, let's do public, okay? Can you see the correct form? Okay. To do it more interesting about that I said of the PowerPoint presentation, you can omit, but I know the class is about the relative clause, but you can omit, don't problem, don't hesitate about that, because you can omit. You can omit the personal pronouns. Valentina, oh, okay, sorry. Valentina is my sister that usually plays. Sorry, play. Okay, you can omit the subject. Okay, you can do it in this way. Okay, thank you guys for participating. Even you participate through Padlet and you don't want to talk, but I'm very appreciated because you almost. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming every single lesson to the people who did that. Thank you for helping me. Thank you. I'm so grateful with you, because I know you don't want, I think you don't want to do here, you want to stay here, but I appreciate that you are listen to my class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learn a lot, because you are going to use it in your high school, and I hope my knowledge was important to you. Okay, thank you so much. See you for another practicum to me. Bye. Thank you.